What's up, MTV? I'm the Skiff guy, and welcome to my crib.
What's up, MTV? I'm his wife, and welcome to my crib.
What's up, MTV? I'm the Skiff guy, and welcome to my crib. All jokes aside, I have a pretty serious condition called ARVC/D. It's a particular type of cardiomyopathy, with the biggest concern being the fear of sudden cardiac death. And I have a lot of things back here in the shop. I got a couple boats, a jet ski, some motors, some things laying around that I feel are worth some money. And I realized the other day, talking to my wife, that she might not know the value of each and everything, just in case things go south and she has to liquidate some assets. So I figured I'd bring her over to the shop and we'd go through a couple of things and just see where her mind is at as far as the values of some of these things. I'm thinking she will be pretty close to most of them. I mean, she comes with me for a lot of these deals, so we'll see how fresh things are on her noggin. But I think it also would be funny if she's super far off on a couple of things. We're gonna start in the back. We're gonna save the big juice for the end of the video, so the skiffs and the Sea-Doo and whatnot. But we'll probably start in the back, maybe around the outboard motors. So yeah, let's get into that. Before I bring her in, I'm just gonna do a little tour. This is a IPB skiff with a 2024 Tohatsu 30 with, it's just fully loaded, everything, double trolling motors, front and back, trim tabs, tilt and trim on the motor. Everything's electric. This thing's sweet. I just got it yesterday. Trailer's sweet, boat's sweet. I'm gonna do a big walkthrough in the next couple of days. It's actually freezing cold outside, so I'm gonna take it out on the water, take it to the sandbar. So next warm day, we're gonna get out there and do a full walkthrough. Over here we have a Sea-Doo Fish Pro. Over here we have the other skiff that I just finished building a couple of days ago. This thing's still so sick. It's crazy to think that you can do everything on this skiff that you can do on the IPB skiff over there. They're just very different in price. Over here in the corner, I have a Evinrude 50 horsepower that runs like a top. There's a lot of other things worth money, but I'm not going to really get into the nitty gritties. Over here we have 5 Mickey Thompson, I think they're 33s, on some steel wheels, worth a little bit of money, whatever. A polling platform, Mercury 30, Mercury 99. This is a Johnson 8 horsepower. This is a Mercury 15. This is a cherry picker. Everything in here has a dollar value on it. And I know exactly how much I paid for everything, and I know how much the market value is for each and every one of these things in here. So it'll be entertaining, to me at least, and also this will be a good video for her to look back on one day if anything goes crazy. Not that we're expecting anything to go crazy. Things have been on the up and up lately. Even over here we got some F-150 takeoffs with brand new rubber. Those are worth money as well. I always forget about this stuff I have in the shop. Dude, every time I look at this skiff, man, with the double trolling motors, you can get way back in them creeks. I always forget about stuff in here though. We got the cooler to the Sea-Doo. That's a fun one. I actually am curious how much she thinks that'll be worth. I don't know if she remembers or not. Got an Iceco cooler over here with the battery pack. Various batteries. Like I said, I'm not going to get into the nitty gritties, but all right, I'm going to go grab her and then we'll get started. Should I ask her how much she would sell the old skiff trailer for with the broken tongue? I'll let you in on that one. I'm gonna sell this for $100. I feel like it's worth a hundo. I mean, you just have to fix the tongue up here and you're all good. But the trailer jack, stuff on the tongue, the bunks, the fenders, the wheels, the lights, even everything is all good on the trailer. So I mean, I think $100 is all right, but we'll see what she says. See what she thinks about it. She might think it's a trick question. It might be zero. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife.
Hi guys, Anthony's forcing me to do it.
Oh my goodness. You're in it now. Come on.
You're still filming.
Go.
Oh my goodness. Okay, no. All right. Let's
All
start
right.
in the back.
Starting in the back, making our way. We're gonna go to all the way to the back corner to these wheels.
I'm Megan, by the way. His
All right.
wife.
So here we have a full set of Mickey Thompson wheels and tires and the spare tire. You don't have to really look into them too much. Just off of face value from where you're seeing from over there, what would you list them at?
Well, number one, I can't see them. That's number one. Number two, I don't know who Mickey Thompson is. There's 5 of them. Like, what would I list it as? Or at?
Well, yeah, what would you list them for? Dollar amount.
Like $800?
Okay.
Is that too much?
I'm not gonna talk about everything until after. So we're just gonna breeze through all of these things. So 800 on the wheels, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to keep my poker face so she can't tell if anything is too high or too low. Polling platform.
This.
Yes.
This is a spoiler.
Yes.
A boat spoiler. This thing,
Yes.
$200.
200. Okay.
What about that?
Okay. We can call that a tower for a trailer. It has a winch on it.
$50.
Okay. Mercury 30 horsepower, runs fantastic with no controls.
So it's not like a tiller?
Not a tiller, correct.
It has no controls?
No controls come with it, but it is a Mercury 30 two-stroke with, power tilt and everything, and a motor stand and a good prop down there, ready to go. Runs fantastic.
$1,500?
Okay. Mercury 9.9. This is an older model, two-stroke. This one has a tiller handle and a motor stand as well.
See, this one's like funny looking to me.
A little funny looking, you said?
It's a little funny looking to me.
Yeah.
So is this one. This one looks like E.T.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to get like fiberglass all over me.
Okay.
This one?
Yes.
Mm.
This one runs like a top, but it could use some, like a carburetor cleaning.
Like 500?
Okay. This is a Johnson 8 horsepower. This is the smallest horsepower motor that we have, but it's on the beefiest.
I was about to say, is this the stand you made?
Yeah.
It stands a million.
Stands a milli.
Stands
Okay.
a million.
And then the Johnson 8 horsepower runs pretty good. Actually runs really good. I just have to replace the impeller.
I'm gonna give a deal on ET. Okay, he's going $250.
Okay. Okay.
See, I don't like the crustaceans on this
yeah,
one.
I have not gone in on the barnacles and crustaceans on this Mercury 15, but
I
it
have that
runs
thing.
perfect.
I have that hole phobia. What is that called? You know
I don't
what I'm
remember
talking
what it's
about?
called, but I know.
I have that hole phobia, so like barnacle. Bleh.
Mercury 15 runs perfectly. Could use a cleanup. I haven't gotten around to that just yet, but it runs perfect.
That's free to a good home.
Free to a good home.
That's free to a good home. And your shop vacs down here. I don't know, $25.
25 for all three.
Yeah.
Okay.
Package
And
deal.
you're not putting a dollar amount on the motor, just free.
I mean, if he's $250, I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but
All right.
free to a good home.
What about the cherry picker?
I guess just a disclaimer as well. I'm not like pricing these things to sell, so don't.
Yeah. This is just testing her Facebook Marketplace knowledge.
Don't think, yeah.
Nothing too serious going on. Cherry picker.
I don't even know why it's called a cherry picker. Like $400.
400. Okay. We'll cruise over here to try and squeeze through here. I'll move the sea just a little bit.
This is dangerous.
Yeah.
Almost speared myself.
Oh no. All right. This is a Evinrude 50 horsepower. This is another motor that you use controls with, but it doesn't have any. But it runs perfectly fine. It actually runs. It runs really, really, really good. Evinrude 50 2-stroke. So I guess the most powerful motor that we have in here right now.
So it's bigger than that one. The Mercury I said 1,500. So maybe the Mercury I change to 1,000. This one 1,500.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I don't know motors that well. I guess.
Okay. All right. Let me think. Let's go into the office real quick and do a couple things in here. Let's start with this Sea-Doo cooler right here.
The Sea-Doo cooler?
Yeah.
150.
150?
Yeah.
Okay. What about
Just because it's like name brand.
What about the Iceco cooler over here with a battery pack?
Coolers are 250.
This is basically the refrigerator.
Like if we're reselling it, 250.
Okay. Okay. Now I guess we're gonna.
What about this trolling motor?
That trolling motor? Yeah. What do you think about this trolling motor? This is a transom mount trolling motor.
I know you tend to get good deals on these.
This is a 55.
55. I think you said is the good one like at 80.
There's 55, 70, 80, 112.
So 55.
Yeah. There's smaller ones than this, but this is like Skiff.
$400.
400. Okay.
And then these batteries.
Okay.
I know marine batteries are expensive, right?
This is a battery, and that is a onboard charger back there.
Like for a boat.
Yeah, this onboard charger can charge 2 batteries.
So I guess maybe like $200.
For both of those together?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a couple more onboard chargers down there.
No comment.
Okay. All right, keeping it cruising. We'll start. Oh, these wheels over here. Watch your step through there. I'll move the Sea-Doo back. All right, these F-150 wheels, brand new tires on them. Feel free to go take a look, whatever you need to do. The wheels are all good, no curb rash or anything. And the tires themselves are perfect.
To me, like wheels and tires, like just 800 all the time.
Okay. I guess the last thing before we get into the skiffs and whatnot will be these gas tanks over here. There's 3 gas tanks, different sizes.
See, these are like the shop bags. $25.
25 for all 3?
Yeah.
That's a dealio. All right, we're gonna start back at the skiff that I just finished. So take a walk around the skiff, do your fair assessment. It'll be for everything: the skiff, the trailer, the cooler.
This is the new trailer?
Yeah, this is the new trailer.
I should know that.
Everything, it comes with everything. The Yeti 75, the Yamaha 15, the gas tank, the trolling motor to the plug. There's a lithium battery under there, okay? There's a 12 volt, 165 amp hour lithium battery.
That, to be honest, means nothing to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Woo! I almost called this a power pole.
Oh yeah, the push pole. But it does have a spike in there. An anchor.
That right
Shallow
there.
water anchor, yeah. Whoa, hold on. Before you do that, we walked right past this one, this trolling motor.
What number
this
is
is
one?
a 24 volt 80 pound with iPilot, spot lock, everything you'd want. Has everything.
700.
700. Okay.
I don't know. Because my first number that comes to my brain is like 9,000 for the boat, which I don't know, and I don't want like the haters to come for that price either. But that's the first thing that comes to my brain. 9,000.
What are you thinking? Let's throw one out there.
See, this is hard because you built it.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's like, I think it's like super valuable.
Do you want to keep it at 9?
Yep. Why not?
All right, right on. 9,000. We'll go over here to the Sea-Doo Fish Pro now. She was in that video when we went and got it, so she knows how much we paid for it.
Do I even remember properly?
I don't know. But
I have pregnancy brain lately.
this
the
is
Sea-Doo Fish
your assessment.
Pro, what year is it?
2020.
2020. 11,500.
Okay. Now the meat and potatoes. The new Skiff. The new IPB Skiff. The trailer's sweet. The boat is sweet. Brand new, basically 2024 Tohatsu 30. Low hours. A nice on-the-fly jack plate with power. There's a motor on it that goes straight to these right here. I don't want to do too much of a walkthrough, but double trolling motors, big gas tank. This boat's sweet. What would you list this at?
If you tell me this gas tank is more than $25, no.
Yeah.
No. I know it probably is because it's probably like a special kind of gas tank. So excuse my like naiveness there, but it's $25. I need to tell that to West Marine. I don't know. This is a good looking boat. I'm saying 12,000.
Okay. All right.
Because it seems like fancy.
Yeah, it is very fancy.
Like, you know, those fancy boats are nice.
I completely agree that it's a fancy boat. Is there anything else that we missed or overlooked?
But let's just really quick plug the similarities. Now, obviously, it's different than the skiff he built back there, but there's so many similarities. Okay, so you have the right mindset with building skiffs.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I was telling the guy that I bought it from yesterday that if you squint your eyes a good amount, they're very similar skiffs. Obviously, just completely different sides of the price spectrum. But there's nothing that you can do with this one that you can't do with that one over there. So, yeah, this is like.
And honestly, just get your lady, or get your kids, and just get out on the water. We've had some of our best times ever on skiffs. Just various fishing, riding, just fun. Sunset cruises.
Yeah, that's true. It's all about the time that you have, because you could have a better time on a cheaper skiff. So I mean, the price point and everything doesn't really matter. The bells and whistles don't really matter. It's all about the time that you have. I'm looking around. I don't think we overlooked any like big ticket items or anything.
No. The punching bag.
The punching bag.
The punching bag.
Yeah, how much for the punching bag?
$200.
I'll run up there just in case.
Only because I feel
just in case you're new here, I'll show you my boxing gym
like
up top.
Gym equipment, like people try to like upcharge.
Got the rubber mats. the Everlast bag, some concert speakers over here, a fan, various boxing equipment. What about the concert speakers up here?
The concert speakers, I don't know, like $40.
$40. Right on. Is there anything else that you see?
No, I think
that's about it. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Cool. Well, your job here is done.
Well, now I want to know what everything costs.
Oh, you want to know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know how accurate it was. We honestly should have been writing this down.
I would say some things you'd give like a really, really good deal for, and other things. Well, I mean, I don't. Obviously, the skiff back here is probably the most price gouged thing, but that was out of love. So I mean,
yeah, you made it. I'll sell this thing for $1 million. I don't care.
Starting back here with the Mickey Thompsons, she said 800. I believe. I think in the right market, you could sell these for 800. The rims are not in perfect condition. I'd probably list them at 500 OBO. So not far off at all. The polling platform.
I also couldn't see them either. They're like above my head, so.
I think this one up here might be the best one. Yeah. Where you put the lug nuts in is kind of shifty on a few of them, but they're all in good condition. The polling platform. Do you remember what you said on this?
I think I said like $200.
200 is a good number for this. I think that's a little bit of a deal. I think you could squeeze a little more. I'd probably list at 400 and take 300.
I could be wrong also, so.
Yeah.
I have the worst pregnancy brain right now.
This Mercury 30.
I think I said originally 1,500.
And then you changed it to 1,000. Yeah, that's also not far off. I'd probably list it at 1,000. So that's good. Yeah, fantastic. This Mercury 99. Do you remember that one? I don't remember what you said on this one, but I would list this at $600.
Yeah, I think that was more than what I said. I think I said like 200 or 300 maybe.
This Johnson 8 horsepower, I'd probably list that at $300. You said 250.
I was about the same. What about this?
So I listed at 700 on this one. Yeah. I would list that probably at 900. So I mean, not far off. All the shop vacs. Probably. I mean, that's also not far off. I'd probably sell them for $20 a piece, more so than 20, but super not far off. This Mercury 15 back here,
free to a good home.
I'd probably list at $600 after I clean up all the crustaceans. This cherry picker, I'd probably list for 300. I think you said 400. I'm not sure.
I think so.
Those.
What about the boat? Hold on.
Oh, the boat. To be honest, I'd probably sell the boat for $3,500.
Oh, so we would be like robbing someone if we sold it for $9,000.
Yeah, for $9,000. Yeah.
But you made this. I
love the boat. I love it, absolutely. If I used higher end products like gel coat instead of exterior paint, we could probably squeeze a little more out of it, but it just is what it is. It's just a backwater fishing boat at the end of the day with the big bells and whistles, lithium batteries, Minn Kota. The motor on the back runs like a top. Yeti 55. I think 3,500 is a good spot for this. I'd probably list it a little bit higher depending on what time of year. Probably list it at 45, but sell it for 35. Let's see. The F-150 wheels, I listed for $650, and I would say 500. You said 800.
Yeah.
Not far off. But I would sell them for $5.
See, like I said, like wheels and tires, I don't really know much about those things at all. It's like a Anthony thing, but 800, just all of them. I don't care.
Yeah. The Sea-Doo, I think I said 2020 earlier. It's a 2019, I believe.
I think I said 11.5.
You said 11.5. I would sell it probably for I'd probably list it for 10.
10 and take like 9.
I'd probably take 95, but I would list it at 10 and see what happens. See where the market's at with it, because I mean it's pristine. This thing is a fun time. Last but not least is this skiff over here. I mean, there's the things in the shop. The Sea-Doo cooler I'd probably list for 500 or 600.
That's so crazy.
It's absolutely crazy. I don't agree with it at all, but they're worth a lot more. I think if you buy it straight from Sea-Doo, it's closer to $1,000. And then the Ice Co is pretty much, I'd probably list it for $450.
But see, with Facebook Marketplace, if you do try to give people deals, like if you were to just list it for like $50, get it out of here, you get the crazies that come
You
out.
absolutely get the crazies when you list something super low. All the gas tanks over there, I'd probably list for maybe, just for those 3 over there with the gas lines on them and the bulbs. I mean, I'd sell it probably for $100 for all of them.
A couple of months ago, I was in the mood to clean house. So I went through our house and like decluttered a bunch of things and listed them on Facebook Marketplace. People are ruthless and they're mean.
She was giving things away. She was trying to just clean up the house and whatever, and she absolutely was giving things away that I definitely spent a bunch of money on, but it is what it is. This one, I actually think this was like, you hit the nail on the head. You said 12,000 for this one, and I think you're at this point, it's November right now. I think 12,000 is a really good spot for it. I think closer into the spring, or even the summer time frame, I think you could get a little more out of it depending on the market. But with this motor back here, it's just fully loaded, almost like an unlimited checkbook type of deal whenever they were building this boat, and you can tell everything about this boat is so sick. So somewhere between 12 and 15 I think is a good number. You said 12, and that's right on the money. Interesting question though, just to test your knowledge. What do you think this is for? This eyelet right here, what do you think that's for? Because I was just eyeballing it and I thought, give you a chance to prove yourself.
It doesn't give like dock line energy.
No.
For like a cast net or something? Or come on. That was a good guess. That was an honest guess. Fishing pole? No. Like fly fishing.
Not for fly fishing. These are for fly fishing. These are directly for fly fishing. But
you wouldn't like tie it and like.
No.
Okay.
That is actually for a casting platform, and there's a hook on the bottom of a casting platform, a turnbuckle actually, that you latch on to that. That's how it stays in place.
I don't know what a turnbuckle is.
That's super like, that's actually like, I would say advanced boat knowledge stuff right there. So
it's crazy. Like, you've been doing this for years and years and years now, and there's like certain things I have like solid, but then other things I'm just like, I'm just a girl. That was one of those things.
But I mean, I would say though that your Facebook Marketplace listing prices are not far off, because some of the things you'd be giving away, but the other things you'd be making up for.
Keep in mind, like, when he goes and buys these things, I'm with him most of the time. So I don't like remember or really even ask all the time like what he purchased them for. And then I told him to stop purchasing those motors.
Yeah. Yeah, they're collecting dust back there.
Like, just in passing, or just having him yap, because he, you know, talks on the YouTube channel. He talks even more to me. I like pick up on certain things. So
True.
I hope I did well.
I would say you did very well. And like I said a couple videos ago, when I was buying a motor, it's not like if you get it at a good deal, you're basically, it's like buying a CD. Like, you're just solidifying some money in time. So you have $500 in your wallet, go buy a motor, fix it up a little bit, make it worth a little bit of more money, and you won't be able to touch the 500 and go spend it at restaurants and whatnot. So it'll just tie up your money in a good way for a little while.
Which that's our favorite thing to do.
Yeah, just go out to eat.
We do not buy like fancy clothes or anything like that. Like all of that fancy stuff, we like to go to restaurants and eat.
Yeah. What about your Jeep?
Well, I know how much we bought it for, obviously.
Let's take a look.
I feel like people are going to come for me about this too, because
nobody's going to come for you.
Because, like, I read comments too.
Nobody's coming for you.
This
beautiful Jeep you have that you drive every single day, and it drives perfectly.
It really does. It's so good.
What would you list her at?
Like 95.
That's a good deal, I would say. Like, you would sell it for 95, or you would list it at 95?
I would list it at 95.
I would say that's a good deal.
Because you also have to think, like, when you're in this kind of business that he's in specifically, the goal is to make money always. But if you're getting things for good deals and you're still making money on the back end, like, give deals to people. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I try to do that every single time, for sure. I try to be fair when I buy stuff and when I sell stuff. I'm usually never the seller to an end buyer. I usually sell it to somebody and we have a conversation about how you got a little more meat on the bone. Everybody's happy. It's a win-win all the way around.
And also, he makes it very easy. He's always there. He'll always be there. He'll always be. One of my favorite stories of all time, it was my birthday a couple years ago. He had this whole itinerary planned for our day, and then for 2 or 3 hours during the day, he's like, I gotta go do business. And we did a boat deal, and I was just sitting in the car waiting. But that's just, he'll be there.
Yeah,
if he says he's gonna be there.
When I list something on Facebook Marketplace, you have my attention. I'm constantly checking the inbox. I'll meet you at any time, rain or shine. I'll be there. And we'll get a deal done for sure. She's absolutely right. This is the last thing. I completely forgot about it, but this broken trailer over here, because it does have a value.
No, free to a good home.
Another free to a good home. Hey, it's probably not a bad idea to just give it away for free, but there is a value here. I'm curious how close we'll be to the same number.
Are we talking about somebody's gonna fix this, or this scrap?
Either way, it is fixable. You can put a new tongue on it, but
that's a tongue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that whole long bar.
I didn't know that. Bunks.
Yes. But there's some meat here still. The wheels and tires, the fenders. I probably tossed the leaf springs, but there's lights, the bunks, the jack up front.
$300.
$300 is That's pretty stout. Yeah, I'd probably listed at 100. Well, I listed it. It's listed right now.
You were misleading me because you kept telling me there's meat on the bone. So I'm like, how much is meat on the bone?
I listed it at 200, telling everybody that messages me that I would take 100. But
then they're gonna come and look at it and be like, it's broken.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely made clear in the post that it's broken, but fixable. But it just hasn't worked out. Everybody that needs a trailer, this one's too small, I guess.
I would love to sit down and think about all of the funny Facebook Marketplace, whether you were buying or selling stories that we have, and tell you guys some of them.
Yeah, we have some stories.
We just have stories.
Stories for days on Facebook Marketplace, because I've been filming the Facebook Marketplace stuff religiously for, I would say, a few months now. It's not even that long. We've already banked a bunch of stories here in the past couple months, but we've been doing this for years and years and years and years and years. So
I always surprise people because we always have the most tinted vehicles. I'm just in there.
Yeah.
People will be like, but you're alone. He's like, no, I'm not.
Definitely not alone.
And I'm just creeping in the front seat.
But yeah, I think that's everything. Obviously,
I guess the truck.
Yeah, the truck is here. Ram 1500, 4.7 V8, 4x4, runs fantastic.
Anthony
nice and
was
quiet.
going over trucks with me the other day because I'm like his little buddy. Like I said, he like talks to me more than he talks to even y'all. So I get like there's categories to these trucks. I think this one would be like a mid-range category. I don't know. I think it's a good truck. I would say 5.
Mid-range as in a small truck, a medium-sized truck,
No,
and a big truck, or are you talking about price?
You were like talking about price. Like, do you have somebody who just needs to go somewhere? Do you have somebody who needs to go somewhere and look decent? Or like, do they need a good driving truck but don't care about it, or vice
Exactly,
versa?
yeah.
Whatever.
Some people need a truck just to get to work. Some people need a truck specifically to tow some freight. This one's one of those good running trucks.
I would say like $5 or $6 grand.
Yeah, that's pretty much on the money as far as what.
I feel like I would be better pricing trucks than boats because, I mean, for the longest, trucks were like his bread and butter. Like,
yeah.
Before, I mean, boats were more, I would say, a hobby back then, and trucks were like what paid our bills.
Yeah. Yeah, this truck during tax season, 5,000 or 6,000 is pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, this is a good beach truck, work truck.
I used to have the honor of driving all the trucks home from deals back when we first started dating.
Yeah, she drove everything and towed all the boats and everything. She was a real road dog. But we got some time on the road doing Facebook Marketplace deals and whatnot. I would say we probably have our 10,000 hours on Facebook Marketplace. I'm not gonna lie, years and years of this stuff. But I would say that that wraps it up. I can't really think of anything else worth commenting on. I would say you did fantastic. Your Facebook Marketplace knowledge.
I think too, like, let's just say if I ever one day had to like list this stuff, I think Anthony's also taught me how to deal with people, because like naturally, I would not to like talk myself up, but naturally I'm a pretty nice person. I'm easily walked all
very
over.
Nice. But she definitely knows a thing or two now. Somebody actually came to look at the truck out here yesterday, and we were here hanging out, and she knew. I mean, I came to the truck, and she knew immediately. She was like, he's not going to buy the truck. All these deals that we've done, buying and selling, she's picked up a thing or two for sure. And she was absolutely right. That guy was not going to buy the truck. But yeah,
which is fine to a degree, but don't take an hour and a half of somebody's day if you're not going to buy the truck. Come look at it. It's okay if you don't have the cash on you. It's okay if all of that. Don't take an hour and a half of somebody's time, because that is time with their family.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially if it does come down to her having to sell stuff in this warehouse, which, cross my fingers, everything, say a prayer that does not happen. But if she did, and somebody was coming here kicking tires, I'm coming back. Seriously. But yeah, the guy yesterday kicked tires for so long. He took over an hour and a half. It was closer to 2 hours of our time. And we knew within the first 5 minutes that he wasn't going to buy the truck. But, you know, I entertained it just on the off chance that he did end up buying the truck. I entertained it, and no, didn't buy it. And I mean, it is what it is. Wasted a lot of time. Time we'll never get back. It's okay. But I thank you for coming in here and assessing everything. I think you just did a fantastic job.
Well, I think you have a good lineup of things.
I would say this is one of the cooler lineups for sure at the moment.
$9,000 for the Skiff.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to pay $9,000 for the Skiff back there, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no.
$1 million for the homemade motor stand.
Yeah, $1 million on that. I would take $950K.
Yeah, no, this was fun.
But yeah,
I like testing my knowledge.
she did fantastic. But that's gonna do it. I appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out with us. And it feels really good outside now. It's super cold.
We took our baby to the park.
Yeah.
And she loves going on the swings.
Yeah, we were on the swings and whatever. But yeah, there you go. A nice assessment of what's in the shop from us both. And I guess, dude, I'll see you.
First lady of Skiffland.
Yeah, Skiffland First Lady. You heard it here first. All right. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Facebook Marketplace is crazy, though. I mean, it has its good and its bad, but dude, this is just the stuff in this warehouse. The other stuff that we have, the other trucks that I have at home, I have a few trucks at home right now, even inside our home right now. Dude, if you walked in, you'd think we dropped 15, 20,000 with an interior designer. Like the couch that we have, it's like a $2,700 couch, and I got it from some super rich guy around Christmas time because his wife accidentally purchased the wrong color. I got it for $300. It's absolutely insane. Dude, Facebook Marketplace has paved the way. But that was just a fun time. Every time I get something new in here, might have to do another one in a couple of months because everything that's in here right now is gonna be not in here. So I mean, like, it'll be cool to do another Skiffland First Lady assessment of whatever else is in here at that time. But yeah, I'd have to go through and tally up everything to see what the Skiffland net worth is at the moment. I'd probably be surprised, but I also didn't go around and say how much I paid for everything. But dude, I paid a lot less for everything than how much I would sell it for. And that's the beauty behind all of this, because you're just always in the green. I mean, how could you walk through life stressed out if everything you have you're in the green on? Every single thing. I don't know if I've purchased anything that I'm not a little bit in the green on. So it keeps this thing going for sure, and keeps the stress levels at a good, nice, manageable level going through life, because life's hard sometimes. But I mean, we've been yapping for 35, 40 minutes, whatever. I'm not going to yap your ear off anymore. I can't thank you guys enough for coming along today's video. It was a fun one, just a quick one, nothing too serious. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.